Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you saw last week's thrifting video, I went to some charity shops and we went around a couple of other shops and I showed you what I bought. You're gonna like this one. It is a follow-up. I went to a different charity shop with a friend at the weekend. I got a few more bits. I'll show you also what I got last week for those of you who missed that video. But this is just a haul. We're not going shopping. I'm just gonna show you the bits that I've actually found recently. First and foremost, while we're still in my office, I will show you these. These were brand new. They were actually £20, which doesn't feel like a massive steal, but I found them online since for 40. And I was actually in the market for some hot rollers. I've used them in my hair. I think it's going to take some practice. But I was really pleased with this find, mostly because I was actually looking for something. Most of the time when I'm going somewhere like that, I'm like, everything's going to be an impulse buy, but this was actually on my shopping list. The rest are definitely random purchases. So my friend spotted this. This is a Tory Burch, I was going to say a crossover. It's a crossbody bag, but it is a fold over is the word I'm looking for. It's a bit scoffed up, and truth be told, I think we were a little bit excited in the moment because once I got it home, like in the cold light of day when you're not quite as excited because you're not actually in the shop anymore, I was like, this is pretty scoffed up. The logo, as you can tell, is really scratched, but overall, it's a really nice quality bag still. It's nice leather. This might be able to be kind of polished up, but probably not. I mean, from a distance, you can't really tell. But it's definitely a bag that I will use. You can use it in a couple of different ways. I will probably use it as a clutch. It doesn't come with the original strap, which is not a big deal because I have loads of straps that I use for things like this. So I'd probably just put it on like a cheap Amazon chain. But you could put a strap on it so it's this way and the zip is on there. Or you could put on a strap so it's this way and the whole bag is a much larger bag, and then you've got a middle section as well. It's a really cute little design. £3.50. I don't actually usually look in the clothing section, but my friend was looking in the clothing section, so I was looking in the clothing section, and look what I found. This is from River Island. I mean, it's not very like seasonally appropriate for right now, but any minute now, guys, any minute now, it's going to be summer. It's just kind of like a thin, not real denim, like a cottony denim jumpsuit with a gathered halter neck. It's kind of slightly backless, and then the leg is slightly cropped because I'm not a tall person. It's probably going to kind of be ankle grazer length to me, but wide legs. It's absolutely perfect. For me, I love a sweatshirt. Don't know if you can tell, love a sweatshirt. Throw on a sweatshirt and leggings and that's your entire outfit. A jumpsuit or like a chuck-on dress in the summertime, it's like a summer version of a sweatshirt to me. It's just like a throw on, that's your outfit done. So I really like this one. And it was £6. I should also mention that when my friend arrived at my house, she brought me these flowers and she put them in a vase that she found on Facebook Marketplace. Then we went to a different store. This is the store that I got the rollers from. I could have spent all day in there. There's so much glassware, but it was more of a like not enough hands situation. It wasn't until we were leaving that I discovered they actually had trolleys at the front of the store. That's how big this place is. Someone's also told me about a really large secondhand shop a little bit further out that I'm definitely going to have to go to. Weirdly, a friend told me about it last week and then Lee found it. It was like advertised to him on Facebook. So that's like the power of the algorithm, isn't it? I'm looking for something and it pops up on his phone. Anyway, in this other shop, they had tons of books and I got this. This was £2.95. I tried to get the sticker off to no avail. I know that I need to take a hairdryer to it. I got John Scarn's Encyclopedia of Games, partially because I think this could actually be useful and there might be some stuff in here that we could play. Secondary, because it's called Scarn's Games, and if you're an Office fan, it reminded me of Michael Scarn. And thirdly, I bought it for the spine. From a decorative perspective, this is completely our vibe. We love anything that could be remotely Vegas themed, so I'm going to put that stacked up in the living room with the original Scrabble board. I just really liked it. They had, I want to go back to that particular store with Milo because they had a massive kids book section. They also had this wardrobe. If she's already posted the vlog, I'll link it for you below because my friend was vlogging that day. But it was absolutely incredible. It was like, if I had any space for it at all, I would have been all over it. It was quite large, and on one side of it, the pole pulled out so you could like put outfits in rather than, it was like a rail that came out to the front rather than a rail that went horizontally. A front-facing rail, I don't know how else to say that. Anyway, That was really cool. And then the other side, it was all compartments and like a mirror, and all of the drawers and compartments were labelled, and it was like a gentleman's wardrobe. It was really something. So like I say, I'll try and remember to link her video below so you can actually see that. For those of you who missed last week's video, this was the absolute prize. This ginger jar, you can go back and watch that because there's a story about me attempting to fix this. Well, successfully. I succeeded in fixing it, but I did electrocute myself. And I also bought this. This was, I think, it was supposed to be 20 and it ended up being 3. Again, you can watch that video to find out why. This, I think was £3 or £4 as well. It's a claret jug. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to use this yet. Quite like the idea of serving wine from it. I'm the only one who drinks red wine. It's going to have to be like when I have people round for something. I think I could probably put juice in it, but my main concern is with silver, certain things will like oxidize it, and not break it down, but oxidize it more quickly, won't they? Any suggestions? I mean, I suppose water. And then this little beauty, I bought this time around to go alongside this ginger jar. I never really see anything like this, and they had 4 or 5. This was my favourite one. This was £3.95. It was definitely a slightly more expensive shop. It's called Hanger, for those of you who are interested. It's near Scope, near Iceland, on Thorne Road in Doncaster. Hanger is a really, really large store. It's got an upstairs as well. Lots and lots of furniture, but Scope is the one that I would say, the one that's right next to Iceland. That's the one that I would recommend that you go to. But I just think they look so cute together. I'm going to steadily collect little ginger jars now, because they just kind of go with this slightly coastal aesthetic I'm going for in here. Right, the final thing. The final thing is this. I told you they had tons of books in that place. So I first saw this and thought it was just the book, which I have read and I've got on Audible. Sarah Knight calls herself the anti-self-help guru. She writes really, really funny. They are self-help books, but they're written in a different way. Anyway, this is a journal. It was completely blank. I'm now realising I got that from the different shop, but whatever. It was £1. £1. So I'm absolutely going to work through this. In other news, it is very spring-like outside today. It's still quite cold, but it's feeling like something is turning. I am so ready for some warmer weather. I'm just, you know, it's just nice for it not to be raining. That's really all I want. And it doesn't have to be warm, just not icy cold and not raining. That is it for today's quick haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like to see more. I'll definitely take you with me if I go to that very large secondhand store people have told me about, because I think that's going to be a fun one to vlog. But otherwise I'll keep you posted if I find anything else of interest.